Hello, dear listener, and welcome to yet another mini episode of Maskani Podcast, where we talk about love, life, and matters affecting the society. Today's topic is an interesting one, where we get to talk about our teenage pregnant girls and the difficulties they face. Without wasting time, let me start by asking, have you ever for a minute thought of how difficult it is being a child with a child? How would you deal with the postpartum depression? Postpartum means time after childbirth. Most women get baby blues within a few days of giving birth. It is a feeling experienced by new moms where they feel sad, empty, or emotionless after giving birth. It can last up to 5 days, but if the baby blues don't go away and last longer than 2 weeks, then it is considered as postpartum depression. They say kids are bundles of joy from heaven gifted to us by God, but I think they forget to add at the right age. According to research, the right age for a woman to get babies is in her middle 20s and early 30s. According to the society, the right age to get pregnant is after marriage, regardless of the age. When a married woman gets pregnant, everybody is happy for her. She is congratulated, pampered, adored, gets to experience all the special treatment she deserves. But what happens to a teenager that gets pregnant? A teenager that is under her parents' care and still goes to school. What attitude does she get from the society? It is one thing to give birth to a child, but then it's another whole thing to give birth to a child as a child. Postpartum depression is no joke. If it can totally drain a mature woman, what more of a child who is still undergoing changes in her body? Adolescent mothers are twice likely to have PPDs, these are the postpartum depression, because of the attitude they get from the society. They feel like a disappointment. They feel like nobody understands, and worse, they think nobody wants to help them because they are failures, in quotes. PPD interferes with the mother's ability to function in her activity of daily living. Some of the signs they portray are mood swings, irritability, cry spells, insomnia, difficulty bonding with their child, and worse, suicidal thoughts. When a teenage starts showing these signs, we assume she's being dramatic, she wants attention, etc. And we end up blaming her, saying, ulijitakia mwenyewe, pambana na hali yako. When a married woman shows the same sign, we'll all be like, oh, it must be the hormones, everything will be fine. The married woman will have a member of the family to attend to her and the baby, while the husband goes to hustle. But for the teenage mom, she'll be left home to take care of her child as the family goes to hustle, since she's the one that brought the new responsibility. Since most attention is paid to the adult mother, we forget the teenage mothers who are left undiagnosed and untreated, all because they brought shame to the family. I can't help but wonder of what importance is it to treat these girls like this, like they are less important. It doesn't change anything. Actually, it only worsens the situation. Making them feel judged and loved worsen the PPD, resulting to devastating results. These complications included poor parenting skills, delayed infant development, low self-esteem, substance abuse, suicidal thoughts, and worst, persistent mental illness beyond postpartum period. This is why upcoming generation raised by young mothers are so complicated, since we all missed the first step of teaching them good parenting skills. To prevent all these long-term effects of untreated PPDs on mothers, infant, and society, the voices of the suffering adolescent mothers should be elicited to gain insight into their experience and develop appropriate intentions through healthcare providers and family collaborations. We have judged them for a long time, but nothing changes. How about we try something different, like loving them, counseling them, and showing them that it's not all lost. Let's build a foundation of positive vibes, positive minds for the upcoming generation. have been your host, Rispa Wamboi.